Hey everybody, it's Patch with Team SOFAST. If you haven't met me before, quick little background on me. I'm a retired Green Beret, 10 Special Forces Group. Currently, I'm a captain with the Florissant Fire Department. I'm a member of the Combatives Black Belt Guild, and my current competition in the shooting world of choice is the tactical games. And I'll explain the reasoning behind that. The purpose of this video, that we're going to start reintroducing more videos, is simply be aware of fake instructors out there. These guys have great business acumen, but how often are they regurgitating what they saw in other YouTube videos? And one way you can get past all that with an instructor is ask them, when was the last time you competed? Because if they're not staying fresh in competition, then they're simply relegated to what was current back when they left, law enforcement, military, or something like that. Or they're relegated to watching other guys' videos and trying to emulate them. So one of the benefits of being a active competitor when you're instructing is, one, it gives you the latest and greatest techniques that are out there. It gives you the latest and greatest equipment that's out there, and it lets you know where the weaknesses and holes are in your game, and it gives you purpose and direction for your training regimen to prepare you for the next competition. So make sure that your instructor is actively involved. Don't go with the has-been. Go with what have you done for me lately, coach. Okay, next I want to talk about range theatrics. Range theatrics are funny. You see guys on video swinging their guns left and right. Let me tell you the real deal. The absolute reason behind that example is, in every shoot house we go into, there's a red line, okay? And that red line is a safety line. You're not supposed to point your muzzle above that line in a lot of shoot houses, because above that line is the instructor, and he's looking down with a clipboard, making sure that you cleared the fatal funnel, cleared your critical corner, got your point of domination, collapsed your primary, secondary sectors, blah, blah, blah. So when you are doing this, the reason for that is because he's looking down and all he sees is the top of your helmet. So if I were to do it in real life, it would look like this. There, I just collapsed my primary, secondary sector. But he has to see my muzzle move. Guess what? Everything you do in training gets replicated in the real world. Okay, there's been situations where law enforcement officers found dead, were found dead, and on the fender of their patrol vehicle, they had stacked their brass. Sad but true, because what they knew in training under extreme stressful situations, right? One of the things I like being a part of is the Combatives University, and I'll include all the links below to this stuff. But the Combatives University is 4 parts, okay? So it's shooting competition. I don't care which. Every one of you is going to say mine's better than yours, right? But in the Combatives University, you have to annually, every year, prove, hey, this is my last shooting competition. Fighting, same thing. Martial arts tournament, jiu-jitsu tournament, you name it. Everybody's going to say, my style's better than your style, whatever. Combatives University, we don't care. Team SOFAST, we don't care. We just want you involved in it, right? Your athletic competition, once again, don't care if it's a Tough Mudder Spartan race or if it's a marathon or an Ironman. Do it, right? That's one of the reasons I like the tactical games, is because it's a mix of an extreme endurance event. My average calorie burn is 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day, plus it's a 2-gun competition, and the different phases of that competition, it give you exposure to this event is a three-gun rules, this is a PRS event, so on and so forth. So the tactical games kind of knocks out 2 birds with 1 stone for me on that, right? The TAC med piece, I can't emphasize it enough. As an SF medic, you need to train reps and sets into your TAC medicine, because you are never going to rise to the level of occasion. You'll always fall to the level of your training. You've heard that before, right? So keep that in mind. And lastly, coaching. What is real coaching? Okay, a real coach is 100% solely focused on you. I see all these coaches out there that feel the need to justify themselves and their right to be a coach and this, that, or the other. If they're doing that, get to the back of the line, amateur, because real coaches, like Tom Brady has a coach, Mike Tyson has a coach, Tiger Woods has a coach. Those coaches are 100% focused on their athlete, right? and a real coach won't let their athlete get hurt. So these are things to think about from a coaching perspective. Also, I like to coach using objective findings. In the shooting world, I'll give you 3 examples: a pro timer, video, and a shot group. Those are 3 objective findings. So if I look at your shooting and I say, okay, you have a 32-degree muzzle rise, your draw time is 2.62 seconds, and your split times between shots are 0.38 seconds. Your shot group's 9 inches. I'm going to tell you, within this 3-hour training session, I think it's a realistic goal for us to be able to get your muzzle rise down to a 20-degree rise in muzzle, and your draw time down to 1.5 seconds, your split times down to 0.25 seconds, which is 4 rounds a second, and your shot group from 9 inches down to 6. And the reason I say three hours is because I've found that training beyond the 3-hour mark in any one session at a time, you start to lose focus, and you start to get pupillary fatigue, and you start to lose grip strength, and your stance starts to suffer, things like this. So these are things that you have to slowly work up into. I like 3 hours because it lets me get guys up to where they need to be. I can show quantifiable data metric points that show this is the improvement that you had today, and this gives me a start point for the next training session. So stay tuned for more stuff. I'll be going over a lot of different things, but as far as staying current and relevant, I teach TAC Med once a week, and my next competition's in March in New Mexico. I do 5 national competitions a year. So we'll see. Is your coach relevant? Are they recent? Or are they relegated to the past? It's up to you to find out. Stay tuned for more. And all the links are in the description below. And I'm rambling on, it seems like, because I'm trying to figure out this YouTube thing. Take care.